Hey, welcome back to Metroid Marathon. I'm going to kick it over to Mike to let you know what's going on here in some vague terms.
Hey, that's right. We're back with Metroid Marathon Prime. We are, of course, running Metroid and Metroid-like games all weekend long to raise money for direct relief. And Jay, which Metroid game are we playing right now?
You know, it's funny you ask because we are playing a Metroid game that I don't think has gotten much coverage considering I made it in the past couple weeks. That would be Metroid Run Prime. Um,
Oh, the infamous Metroid Run Prime.
After some discussion, we talked about what makes a Metroid game, and it's the backtracking, it's the exploration. So I said, let's get rid of that and just keep everything else. And that
Yeah,
has given us a side-scrolling run-and-gun platformer called Metroid Run Prime.
I thought this might have been Pepsi Man.
You know, the thought had crossed my mind on that one, but we got it. We got to stay on brand. So
added to the future feature requests is customizable skins.
yeah, definitely have to put that on the to-do list.
We'll have Pepsi Man, Mrs. Pibb, all the famous soft drink characters.
Can we get Mrs. Pac-Man?
Mr. Pac-Man,
Absolutely,
Mr.
absolutely.
Pepper, after he got his doctorate, revoked. And everything.
All right.
Anyway, the
I think I'm
team
gonna
here,
jump right into it. I've got
watching Jay do amazing things. We've got in our illustrious presence, we have the one and only Jackson Brody.
bless him for being here too. A blessing on mankind and a contribution to this game in more ways than one.
Or you can hear me do a great value version of the Thing soundtrack. So that'll be nice.
Hey,
We got
Jim, is it possible that you are only broadcasting a left audio channel?
Jackson or
Not JP, Jay.
It
Yeah.
should not be. Let me see. I will adjust that real quick just in case.
Dino insists that you are one-sided.
It
friend.
does. It does look like I might be. I'm trying to figure out how
Okay.
to adjust that real quick.
stereo audio is going to be a DLC that Jay's going to have an
Oh,
option.
yeah.
You can pay. You got to pay for that.
Pay $5, get the right channel.
Goodness.
Yeah.
We also have director of Metroid Marathon himself, Mike, aka
Mike.
Canon 11.
That's me. I direct things, whether I want to or not.
And I'm Mojo, and I wanted to be here too.
That's Mojo on the ones and twos.
Yeah, I'm on the 808s, man.
There you go. The wheels of steel.
And then you do know me. I'm Jay. I also hang out with the Zeldathon crew, and I make games because I cannot stop myself.
Yeah, this game and the last game are very much a Zeldathon invades Metroid Marathon type of situation here. Um, so as we get started and hopefully have audio fixes, we'll just go over our incentives. So coming up at $2,000, we will of course play another round of Dreadperty. I will quiz Jackson, Parodi, and Jardis on
God.
admittedly incredibly difficult Metroid trivia. It'll be great. And also at $2,000, Jay will publicly release Metroid Run. This will be a playable game that you yourself could load up and play at any time. And in order to help along those milestones, any donation you can suggest a randomized seed. So Jay has practiced specifically the Prime seed, but any other seed you suggest we could try out at the tail end of the run and see how far we get.
Are we crisp? Is the audio good, friends?
I think we have it fixed now. Thank you again for your patience there.
There, several people are alerting us to some static. We're getting some.
All right, let me see what we can do about that.
This is our punishment for being early.
Oh, static's gone.
Oh, they said you fixed it.
Cool,
They
cool,
said-
cool, cool.
Subtract static, add right channel. We are good.
Awesome.
Let's go. See, we were doing this on purpose. supposed to start until 10:15, so we actually
Yeah.
are still early by my. I
I hope
got
Samus
9:12.
Hope Samus is having a nice time running through a beautiful Arizona.
Scarzale's
That's still
so
okay,
nice
fine.
at this time of year. It really is.
Ooh, we got some zero mission background. I actually can't. This is not a problem. My current setup precludes me from hearing the background music. What background music do we have?
We have right now the Brinstar remake from Stephen Morris Music and Sound. I've worked with some phenomenal people on the music for this game, and I am so thankful to everyone that contributed. It is, what do the kids say nowadays? It is a banger. It is a
Oh, boy.
It slaps.
Oh.
It's
yeah.
lit. It slaps. Yeah.
You can fit so many music in this game.
Jay, play the game.
I'll stay in my lane. I'll quit.
Stay off Urban Dictionary.
It is a
No, big shout
dangerous
out to
place.
Big shout. Stephen Morris Music and Sound was the man who taught me the true value of the buy one get one free. Had all kinds of he taught me so much about economics, the value of the BOGO lifestyle. So really can't say enough good things about Stephen Morris Music and Sound.
Also, his music is good.
There is some small part of this game that's his fault, because when I was trying to figure out what to do, I recalled that he had a small EP of Metroid remixes, and I'm like, oh, well, there's half my work done already. I only have to reach out to 3 or 4 people, not 9 or 10. But
Jay, you released a cover of of a Stephen Morris original
I
not too
have.
long ago on vinyl.
His track, You Can Wear My Sweater, I covered on my own EP, Sweater Weather, which I did do a vinyl release of as The Good Chemicals. We really enjoyed working together on the, well, okay, he did the work. I really enjoyed his hard work and my success, therefore. Nothing if not a constant coattail rider.
Look, you don't have to invent every wheel.
You say that, but I'm a software developer. It's endemic to my hobby and my career.
But the in-house wheels are just so much better than public wheels.
They are. You get to control how round they are, how they turn, how they flex.
I will just quickly interject here to say that we received a $5 donation from Uber Fuzzy that says suggests a seed redstone.
Bye.
I am never going to live that down, am I?
Uber Fuzzy, aka the QA department for this game.
Absolutely. My dear friend and constant co-conspirator and collaborator. We have used redstone for the seed in Mudoka's Digits back at Zeldathon. Pretty sure I've used it for something else that I've played that it was seed-based. I have a suspicion that's just going to keep showing up.
Redstone is your Zizzy, like a dev in joke.
Yeah, it's our secret shibboleth. We're coming up on the first boss. Now Ryan was smart. He avoided this.
How can you tell?
There is a bar at the top. Right now it shows you the boss's health, but in the running segments it shows you how far into level you are.
Excellent.
Look at that.
This is a good video game.
Ryan was very smart to skip Spore Spawn. I realize the fight's a little different than you might be used to.
It feels like an XYZ fight right now, actually.
It's less boring in this game than in Super Metroid. I tell you that much. In Super Metroid, you got to do a lot of waiting.
We have made it through Brinstar.
Right on. Good work.
Let the elevator take us down. Just standing there, trying not to fart, looking straight forward, as one does in an elevator.
Supposed to do an elevator.
Samus ate some of that hot bulgogi beef.
That'll do it to you.
Samus came over. There was a sale on beans at my grocery store today.
You got the BOGO.
Samus and I stocked up.
You got the BOGO beans on toast.
Was this the hydro?
I did. I had Jackson Brody. I unironically had beans on toast for dinner.
Yeah, that's a
Breakfast
delicious.
champions right there.
There you go.
A very disappointing Taco Bell experience. nacho fries were sublime, and my Mexican pizza was disgusting.
Oh,
no.
you can't have it all, I guess.
I was like, I took one bite and I was like, this was some old oil. That's
Yeah, it's been flavored.
impalatable.
It's steeped. You know,
It
it's
tasted like bog.
well
Oh no.
artisanal.
All right, space jump.
Oh,
Yay!
space jump.
Oh
Oh
my.
my god.
Hooray!
Now
When
you can
when you
just
get tired of
somersault.
the ground, it does have diminishing returns this time around to kind of encourage you to not abuse it too strongly.
Is the screen catching up with you? Like, are you running for your life?
Yeah. If you hit the back of the screen, bad things happen.
It's like touching the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
I hear the money sound.
That
Oh.
money sound that you heard was a $25 donation by Spipo. Spipo says no seed suggestion, but $25 to ensuring that the sledge is well done for safety.
There you
So we
go.
will add $25 to well done.
Ensure food safety protocols are followed.
This pizza will now be well done. Thank you very much, Spipo.
How do you want your pizza? Medium rare, rare.
Do I have mine al dente?
Just run the dough by and I'll hack off a slice. Yeah. I still want my bananas on that sledge. I will also
Cool.
be ordering my own sledge or making my own sledge if need be at the end of the event and doing my best to stream or record it for you guys. Since I can't be there with you, I want to share this experience. It sounds like an experience. No one should have to face it alone.
Yeah. Speedbo says a ceviche pizza. Yeah, give me a cured pizza. Could I have that? Do we have that?
Oh,
my
it's right
day.
there.
I think if I told Gus that there was an option of
Oh.
one day that he would be all about it. Oh God!
Yeah.
The back of the screen is coming for you.
Oh, honey, she's leaking battery acid. She's leaking gack.
There it is.
Nightmare
Avert
not
your
looking
eyes.
so good.
Oh,
Aged like a fine yogurt.
oh my.
Harry
Just took
doesn't
this
like
out of my
this.
broken freezer. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Ivan Ooze, right there.
Well, BSL Space Laboratories was obviously, up to everyone's best interest when they created this thing.
Wi-Fi
Yay! And we have made it through the BSL labs.
Hooray.
One more level. One more level. Let's do that one. One more again.
There you go.
Down in Red Brinstar with background music contributed by the one and only Drum Ultima, Doug Perry.
Let's go.
Drum
I can't wait to listen to this.
Drum Ultima. I've told Doug this plenty of times, but I back when I was in college, I had my video game music radio station. I played the music of Doug's old jazz trio. They were called the Department of Music, I think. It's kind of a weird name, but they had some really cool Chrono Cross music. Really
That
nice.
That feels necessary for a jazz group.
It does.
Oh.
You got to have the weather report or the Department of Music
Yeah.
or the Foreign Ministry of Ear Pleasure. I don't know.
Oh
I'm
my God.
reaching with that one.
Doug indeed was what's his name? Joe Zawinul, the Joe Zawinul of video game music at that time.
We'll take your word for it.
Gotta throw all the obscure musical references in there we can for the true fans.
I was just watching some weather report videos of movies from like the 70s. It was cool, man. Chuck Story, he's all skinny, he's wearing like his tight pants, wearing the hot pants, playing these crazy hard bass lines. Yeah, Mike, you get some inspiration.
I guess you have to release the game publicly.
Well, hot diggity! I am happy to hear.
Oh,
I was joking before we went live. I didn't know if I'd be able to resist releasing the game publicly, so I said, make that goal achievable, because I'm going to do it anyway. Now that we have your money, I'll tell you,
Way to
Now
cheat.
that Direct Relief has your money and is using it to get medical supplies and emergency aid and distribute that around the United States and the world, yes, we were going to do it anyway. We've bamboozled you.
What a shame. How dare we get you to help your fellow men? You know, I am a huge fan of what Direct Relief stands for, and I love every opportunity I get to work with them. So I'm glad you guys are taking advantage of it too. Sorry to step on your toes.
That benefactor wanted to take credit for this night, but did not want to take credit nominally. So an anonymous $40 donation says, let's just push it over the edge.
Hot diggity. Thank you
Very
so
nice.
much. Thank you so much.
That does unlock our next Dreadfordy question. So, to Jackson Brody and Jarvis, what categories are Origins?
We'll take Origins for 300.
Origins for 300.
Dolly Parton.
Not that I've been paying attention.
This childhood home of Samus Aran was raided by Ridley and the Space Pirates, during which her parents were killed.
What is
Jay, is there-
Chozodia?
Jay, is there a problem?
There is definitely a problem here.
We seem
All
to
right.
have gotten got.
Let's bring it back up. Prime kind of died out on us. Let's take that user suggestion and give Redstone a shot.
Where's Samus from? Who cares where Samus is from? She could be from Amarillo. Who cares? I'm sorry. I have the wrong spirit. Yeah, Chozodia. Yeah, I think
I'm
Jade's got it. I
standing
think
by
Jade-
my incorrect answer of who is Chozodia.
Yeah,
Who is
Chozodia.
Chozodia? The
Well,
correct
okay,
answer
wait.
is,
Oh, sorry.
what is Mining Colony KL2?
Doesn't even have a name, a cool name. It's
What?
it has a designation.
Its name is Mining Colony KL2.
What does the KL stand for, Mike?
It
Getting
stands for Kilimanjaro.
Charles Loser.
You know, I should have known that because I distinctly remember after hearing that I've read that. I don't know why I've read that or where. But that is a thing that has entered my brain at some point.
Mining colony.
I think it's a mega specific detail. But yeah, it's the most information we have about her origin, so we take it.
Why did Ridley bother to invade mining colony
Probably because it
SC-69?
was rich in sodium or something.
Sodium? Well, just have some more
They were
salt,
salty.
Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ridley just needs more salt in it.
Okay, now I need to think of another. Okay. So I'm going to add in an incentive at $2,100. I'm going to add in dread or no dread per D.
Oh no.
What is going on here?
Or Samus is clipping into the floor.
Oh,
Redstone, gonna give it to you.
I'm mad. I want another shot at that one.
I'd like to file a bug report.
It's in the tickets. It's in the tickets. We have a
That's fine.
GitHub issue, I assure you.
That bug is the issue. That gamer had it out for you, gamer.
You know, I feel kind of silly because I spent yesterday practicing random seeds and not actually going through a list. And then I spent today practicing Prime. And I didn't do real great with that one. But yesterday I was rocking and rolling through them. I don't know. Call it streamer brain. That's what I'm going to blame it on. I'm distracted now that the lights are on me.
I'm
Only in
looking at my little crystal ball thing here, and it says we're having fun, and so mission accomplished.
Yeah, you're doing
Fair.
just fine.
Fair.
Also, who gave you this crystal ball?
We also blasted our weekend goal out of the water already again.
Oh yeah! I need to escape. I need to.
Michael, we need to update what we think we're capable of doing.
Michael! What
Mike.
Dude,
Yeah, it's official. You're
why,
Michael.
why are you using my full
This is your
Christian-
marathon other mother.
Mark, go change the thing.
How dare you? How dare you, Jimmy? After I explicitly requested.
Sorry, Marcus.
Aurelius?
Yeah, Marcus Aurelius.
We'll just split the difference and call him Markle. It works for me.
Meghan Markle.
Markle's my favorite character in Howl's Moving Castle.
There you go.
Polo.
Golly.
Copyright edition gold. Oh, it's incredible.
Now see, the next project is to run this game through a deep learning model to find the seed where everything is just like completely flat. There's no platforms.
The same place.
Oh. We're so over. We're so
It
over.
was so
Hit the debug mode. Hit the up, down, left, right.
Pull up the console, no clip.
Yeah, God mode.
Give us a random one. I don't want to know what's coming. Just make it happen.
Oh my.
So does it always start out in Zero Mission?
It does always start out in Brinstar. The rest of the levels are shuffled, even though all the levels are generated randomly. But it always starts in Brinstar and it always ends in Turian.
Okay.
And in between, I don't know how you get everywhere you get, but you get a bunch of other places.
In between, you get Bomb on Battlefield and On It.
You never
And,
know. You never know where Metroid's gonna happen.
Hyrule Field,
Metroid, it could happen to you.
Citadel.
And Orlando.
Other
Yeah. Anne Orlando, Lon Lon Ranch, all those cool Metroid spots.
The Pacific Northwest. No,
Yeah,
that's a
Samus-
Zelda location. My bad.
Yeah, Samus goes to Dick's. Samus would love to have some Dick's, classic of the Pacific Northwest.
Visit
Dixon.
by the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Samus could go to the Memphis Pyramid.
The Memphis Pyramid, absolutely. Samus needs some new rubber Hutton boots.
Don't you get a picture taken with Bass Pro Shop Santa?
Bass Pro Shop Santa, see a wedding there. They have weddings at the Memphis Pyramid.
Of course they do.
My goodness.
Oh yeah, you want a wedding in front of like the big fish tank that's in the center, like with all the seaweed and foliage on it.
That sounds amazing.
My current Roman Empire is a sketch about Pro Shop fish tank as told by the comedian Josh Johnson.
Mm.
Oh, I will send it to you. I'll DM it to you. It's funny, but it is not for screen.
That's fine.
That's what they said about me, but look at me now.
Oh my. Well, Jay, we just asked you to tone down the George Carlin, routine.
Well,
Just
a little.
Turn down the Richard Pryor, and we'll be good to go.
Can you believe people trust me to work with their kids? It's amazing.
Oh my! I wish I had Jay. I wish I had you as a high school teacher, or after school curriculum mentor.
Yeah, several of you may know that are here that Jackson Brody's been learning to code, and I've been kind of sitting over his shoulder and guiding him along the way. That's part of how we got into working on this together. He was a big help in debugging this, he says, after watching me get stuck in a wall for the third consecutive time.
Obviously, I didn't help that good. I didn't do that good of a job.
No, your help was invaluable, especially as I remember coming into your voice chat and ranting that I was not happy with the way the jumps worked. And we just sat and talked through it for the better part of an hour, and this is where we ended up.
You were his rubber duck.
Yes.
I was the rubber duck. Yeah, it's true.
That's such an important role.
And I have about the same intelligence as the rubber duck as well. But still.
You are every bit as helpful as it would be to talk to an inanimate object, if not more so.
Thank you. Yeah. We were looking up, and I was curious. Like, Super Mario 64 feels like a good game. How do them physics work? How does they physics operate? And we found somebody had made a white paper or something, wrote about the physics of Mario 64. Pretty cool.
We have spent so many evenings going through decompilations of classic games just to figure out how they did pieces of things. And every time I learn something new and I just kind of file it away, and you never know where you're going to see it show up next. I just collect ideas and kind of tape them together, and when I have a big ball of Band-Aids, I spray paint some graphics on it and throw it on the internet. Yeah. As is the case here.
Track on it. Yeah.
It's something I've really enjoyed, especially when it gets to like 3 and 4 in the morning and I can't sleep. I'm just gonna like go on GitHub. Surely, definitely, they gotta have this game on here, right? Somebody has decompiled, Leisure Suit Larry 1 or whatever, and the most recent one I've been looking up is Fallout 1, first one. And thank God somebody has done the decompile work or the reverse engineering work.
Oh, and it's so well documented. Like, I love and thank the people that go through and put in detailed notes for us, normies, so we can see what people were thinking when they were working on this, and what kind of constraints you run into when you're, developing a title for a real publisher, an actual. Because it's a whole different beast.
Is there static on my voice only? I guess I've got to turn off the distortion pedal.
Overdrive only on your voice.
Oh yeah. Gannon, I know you like turning on that flanger. You like the flanger?
Ooh, I think I do. I don't have a flange pedal, but I think I like the sound that a flange pedal makes. So my unique problem with guitar and guitar tone is that some people are like, oh, I use this combination of pedals and I dial this in on my amp and I get the tone that I want. And I just think, oh, but this tone sounds good. And this tone sounds good. And if I change this tone sounds good. And I just like all the tones. I'm just easily satisfied.
No, I don't see anything wrong with that, though, personally. No, I don't see anything wrong with that, though.
Those are no, you find the bright side in things.
I look up and all I see are silver linings.
There you go. Well, the whole thankfully bass players are usually spared from the whole guitar pedal, nonsense. Guitar players are the ones that really get like cultish about such things. Bass players like I got my one preamp, and you know what, I'm good to go, man. Here's my preamp. Oh, here's my fuzz pedal, and that's about it.
I do one thing. I plunk quarter notes on the root note of the chord.
No. Sometimes you go to the 5.
Sometimes
you go to the 5.
Only if you're paid to.
I got
those are the advanced notes.
Got that Owen Wilson pedal that makes your guitar go wow. Wow.
Wow. Hey, it was good enough for John Philip Sousa in the tuba section. It's good enough for Mike.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You're going to keep calling me Mike, aren't you?
I like saying Mike. You told me to call you Mike. Listen, Jay called you Mark, and you got all upset about it. I'm all calling you Mike. So what's the deal?
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. You're fine. This is fine. Everything is fine.
You got to pick one or the other, Merle. I don't care which, but you got to choose.
Merle, come on now.
It's unfamiliar for me as well, because I'm very used to, in talking with Jackson, he's one of the people I know that if he knows your first name, he is likely to address you by that unless you've expressly, told him otherwise.
Jackson only ever calls me late.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to dox any of you people. God knows what all of you are on the run from. You don't want your names being thrown. I know, Mojo, you got a life. You got things out there. Maybe I don't know.
I do. That's why I only have a first name that people know.
Yeah, and it's Margaret, right?
Very close.
Okay. Is it Mark as well?
No.
Okay. I'll be happy with close enough.
Hi, I'm Jay. This is my co-host Merle and my other co-host Merle.
Oh.
Or are we going back that far?
The Merle Haggard tribute ensemble.
No, Mike is fine. There are too many Mikes in the world for Mike to be sufficiently doxing to me.
Mike is that's the native phonetic for the letter M. So you could just be the letter M, like if you wanted to be like a sort of cute or clever, Mike, about your handle.
Have you ever known me to be cute or clever?
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe churlish. How about that? Churlish.
Ooh, churlish.
You've absolutely struck me as clever at least once, and everybody knows you're cute.
There you go. Let him know.
You make him blush so much.
Mike is the only one that I know. Mike, you're the only one that knows. Only you have the courage to wear a Starfleet uniform. I sure as
uniform that fit me 15 years ago.
And it fits you today, sort of. And that's great.
It at
It
least
fits you
covers
asterisk.
you today. Yes.
It covers you.
Never again.
No. We'll take it to Garrick's. We'll get it altered. We'll get
We'll
get a gusset. Oh, Jay, you got it. Bug fixed.
No,
Jira
Paul's
ticket.
gonna slow me down.
Jira ticket. LGTM.
Ship it.
Ship it.
It's gold. Marvels of modern technology, I tell you.
This is a hard game, Jay. You made a real challenge.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, well, I tell you, Jay, you showed this to me a couple weeks ago, and I had a hard time. I would like it after I figured out the controls. I was still dying a lot. This is not a
And you're one of those Souls game fans, so that's saying quite a bit there.
Well, so is Mike.
You're never one to shy away from a challenge.
I'm one to shy away from challenges. I think. I want to put that here's a little about me. I like to read. I like to go hiking. I'm one to shy away from challenges.
I am a quitter in certain circumstances.
I'm a quit. Yeah.
Man, the number one selling shirt in my merch shop right now says, I may be a procrastinator, but I ain't a quitter.
There you go.
And that is a motto to live by right there.
Let them know.
I may give up easily, but I promise I'll come back eventually.
My favorite comment reading the decompiles of some of these old video games that I'm reading is like whoever's doing the decompile, they're like naming things and adding comments that say what the functions do. My favorite one is like they detail a function. Here's a detailed definition of a function. The comment says, I have no idea what this function does. I have no idea why it's here. It's never used.
No idea how common that is in actual code. Like not
really
decompiled code that people are actually writing.
Do you do that for the TSA? Do you see that in your code bases a lot?
I don't work for the TSA. I work for the NSA.
Oh, the NSA, the other one.
Yeah, I'm not frisking people at airports.
No, you're frisking them at office buildings.
Yeah. Completely different.
And also putting toner in the printer.
What's that, Gannon? You look good in blue. Whatever your name is, Margaret. You look good in blue.
But,
blue is the least offensive color. That's why they wear that.
No joke. I once went to a Best Buy after church, and I was still wearing like a blue polo and kind of khaki pants. And someone came up to me and helped buying a TV.
That sounds pretty accurate.
They think you're on the Geek Squad.
No, they wear ties, man. The Geek Squad wears a tie.
Really?
Look like a...
Oh, dang. They told Gannon, yeah, just put the copier in the back room. Just like move it back. I think you're the delivery crew.
You gonna help us unload this truck or not? Oh yeah, I am. I know right where to put it too.
Mike is our local Rico customer support specialist.
He's got that Cisco certification.
There you go.
I literally had a Cisco certification, but
in what?
Yeah.
Nice.
But are you ISO 9001 certified?
Oh my goodness.
Look,
no, I don't have any
can't spell
certification.
compliance without lions. All right, I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh my god.
I need more.
Well, I heard from these professional developers that it's important to comment your code, and sometimes the comments are, I don't know what this is, but I put it here, so it must do something.
When you go back and figure it out, fill that in though.
Yeah, I didn't actually see this in my code. I saw it on one of those, programming joke blogs. And my favorite comment I ever saw was, "This function cannot be optimized. You will look at this and you will think, surely I can optimize this. When you do so and inevitably fail, please increment this number for how many hours you wasted trying and failing to optimize it." And the number was at 421.
There you go.
But it'll be different this time. I can
Surely.
change him.
Oh my god.
I've done that too. I've run down that rabbit hole once or twice. Everyone's got that piece of code that, they just know there's a better way. And at some point, you stop saying there's a better way, and you say, if there was a better way, it would be here already.
Or I'll just let someone else figure it out. It's good enough for now.
Wiser minds than mine can tackle this problem, absolutely. As long as it works, and it works well enough, there's no need to change it.
Back to the BSL.
Back to the PSL.
There we are. Remember it like it was yesterday. These labs, that giant floating thing at the end, with the face mask that can't contain it.
Oh my.
It's too goopy for its meant.
Oh, that
Wi-Fi.
got me Aquarius here. It's a very important item.
Oh boy.
See, this is how I make sure that I don't get invited back to one of these things. That's what this is all about at the end of the day.
You want to do just this one thing and then leave forever?
Yeah.
I'll
Make
come
your
back
mark.
to you and I'll say, I've got an idea, and you'll say, well, keep it away from me.
May God help and keep J Artist 1.
Far away from here.
There you go. Well, no, Jay's next project is going to be this same game, except it's you see Samus's back. She's running forward. It's the same exact game, but just from a different perspective.
Wasn't it called Space Harrier?
Space Harrier.
I'm completely serious. Pepsi Man.
Yeah, Beep.
Pepsi
Beepus Man. Yeah,
No,
Pepsi Samus.
Whatever his name is, that other guy in the call here.
Marcus.
Murray.
That's my name. Marcus Aurelius.
Marvin over there already knows what I'm working on for the next marathon, and I'm going to have that done by the end of next week because I already started it.
OJ, is it the Oregon Trail except it's spelled Organ? Is it the Oregon Trail?
It's even better than that. It's even better than that.
We're not talking about the chess thing, are we?
No, we're talking about the other one that Jiggy would hate.
The redacted thing.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
I just put that on the roll.
that one's halfway done already.
Oh my gosh, Jay. When do you sleep?
Rarely and poorly.
Oh,
Jay-
Ask me
no.
what you eat for breakfast. I can.
Do beverages count as eating?
Yeah.
I have a Monster in the morning.
You
Does-
showed us your whole hiney. You took a picture of your breakfast one day, and we publicly flogged you in the nutrition channel.
I remember that. I remember that distinctly.
What? I
So
thought
do I.
Monster Diet Vanilla. It's got essential oils and herbs in it.
Get that
What?
energy drink. Get that
And a mineral.
assortment of
It's
chemicals.
got salt.
Eat my daily
Yeah.
metformin. We're good. You know. Ouch.
Can't stop the signal.
Whoa.
All right, so we gotta get this red bar down to 0, just like Dark Souls.
We got this. We got this.
Like Dark Souls.
And I'll just kind of
And
drop
Bruce-
down here and let the
Oh,
shot
I-
go over me.
I think I did see a missile go through the enemy, so it's got janky hitboxes, just like Dark Souls.
Just like Dark Souls.
Sorry, there's a child being abducted in the state of
That's fine.
Boy, if I had a
I
nickel for every
apologize for this
time
opportunity.
that I got the alert, to clarify. There, that wasn't so bad.
There you
Yeah,
We
go.
might stand a chance this time
Good work.
if I quit getting stuck in walls.
Hey, Mike. By the way, just
stop putting walls at checkpoints.
Mike, before I forget, I'm a big fan of your of the Grand Theft Auto font. I
Where?
really applaud you for the Metroid Marathon logo.
I don't know
The one
what's
on-
going on here.
The one on the stream overlay.
The big one.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, in the bottom left, below Dre's camera.
Oh.
I like it. It's very tasteful.
The
Well,
logo.
that's-
His intention was something very different, but he has just learned about 2 different products that use very similar typepieces.
Oh, is that also known as the Price is Right font?
Why, yes, it is.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
we decided to lean into like a very heavy game show kind of aesthetic this time around. And you know what? Dang it, we like it, and we might stick with it for a while.
we do. We do. Yeah. Next one will be what? The match game? What are you thinking? Family Feud?
I'm partial to Family Feud. I like Family Feud a lot.
Now, who's your top host? Are you a Richard Dawson guy? Are you a Steve Harvey guy? Are you a whatever's got Joey Fatone?
If you look
Whatever.
up Richard Dawson, I think. Yeah, I like Richard Dawson.
Yeah, where he kissed and was drunk all the time. Kissed all the
Yeah.
contestants.
Ooh.
Like
As one does.
It was the creepy 70s, I guess,
As opposed to...
as opposed to.
Ah,
The hot pants 70s. We talked about this earlier.
I thought Metroid was only 2 units tall. Is Metroid 3 units tall?
it depends on where those units are.
Well, there she was 3 units tall.
She's Moon Unit Zappa.
What's most inconvenient for the player? That's what I do.
She's 3.1 units.
This game, much like Super Metroid, has a very heavy emphasis placed on sub-pixel positionings.
Oh
Right
my
on.
gosh. I don't want to hear about sub-pixels.
Oh yeah, they're good.
That's not just an artifact from me neglecting to round everything off. It's deliberate, I assure you.
Why round when you can truncate?
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Truncating is just rounding down.
Well, getting an energy tank and the various suit seems to be a nice winning combination.
It's been helpful so
At least
far.
so far.
It's definitely made me die significantly less. And that
Look
does
forward
help.
Who the boss of Red Brinstar is.
It's another one of our friends from Super Metroid, I can't tell you that much.
Ooh.
And if all goes well, we'll find out very shortly. I shouldn't say that out loud because I know what happens when I do that.
I hope it's one of the animals that you save.
Oh man. An Etikun or a Dakora.
Oh,
It's a
oh,
coon
Mike.
or a
It's this
Dakota.
guy!
Oh.
Oh, he just wants a hug.
He does! He's coming right for us!
He's
Did
moonwalking.
nothing wrong. Look at him just retreat. It's canonical.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
We just feed this
He
guy a
also
little
doesn't
bit.
take
Sorry.
damage. Okay.
Backing up. You're good. Imagine if he had like when a truck backs up, he's got the beeping.
Oh, his flesh is melting off. Oh no.
Oh goodness! It's terrible, it's awful, it's horrible,
jeez.
it's very bad, it's no good.
He's got the necrotizing fasciitis is going crazy.
He's got flesh eating.
He's gonna be fine.
It's
He's
just
gonna be
eczema.
okay.
We have a cream for that, a balm for that.
There goes the rest of his face.
Oh no.
And there goes the rest of him.
I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
No jump scare here. He's dead and means it this time.
Croconar
God.
dead and loving it.
And all at once we're back on the surface.
Oh my.
That's supposed to be 88.
Yes, indeed we are.
Are we listening to the good music? Hold on, I gotta put on my headphones for this.
Is it my favorite song?
It's the best song.
It's a That song is pretty good too, I gotta say.
Yeah. That's the song I got to pop into.
The song about money. for charity.
It's a gas.
Got to have money.
That was $50 donated by Off by One, who says, "Let's go,
Up by
Let's
one, welcome, I
go.
love you.
let's go."
You're
Thank
the
you very
best.
much.
Also, I gotta talk to you about setting up a meeting if you're free tomorrow, but that's beside the point.
What's up with the point?
Off by One is one of the business partners in Hergel Studios.
Ah,
We need to have a development team chat real soon about things. Once I get all this gaming out of the way.
Jay, are there any other Hergel games that you'd like to chat out while you're live and playing?
Well, you know,
Derailed.
I don't want to oversell myself on a charity stream, but we do have Can Do, which was recently released on itch.io. You can get the link from Hergel.com if you want to do that. If you're into things a little bit slower paced than this frenetic run and gun action, it's all about sorting and stocking grocery store shelves. Sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Tilt and tumble. Also.
That's true. Tilt and Tumble is on the Hergel website as well. It's on the event page where we will be showing this off as well. That one, I'm so bummed. It didn't get into GDQ for summer. That just means we need to find a team of people that want to race it for winter. How could they turn it away then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everyone click on the Hergel.com link and Jay and the team have a lot of really fun games there. I recommend Piggle as well. I do like a good Piggle.
Oh, absolutely.
Piggle.
If you want the
Can
fruit
do.
game but meteor, there you go. There it is.
Smort, I like Smort. It's an emoji
Yeah.
sorting game. Very
I
fun.
What?
like doing sport. I like doing sport.
That's good.
There's some winners up there. There's some winners up there. I missed the wave.
Oh, I win team. Oh my gosh. Is it going again? Oh,
Which one is
Metroid.
that was $50 by Off by One, who says, "My schedule tomorrow is pretty iffy, but I will let you know." And
You know, you
saying,
can't
you guys-
just DM me. I mean,
No,
you can't DM me. You have to talk to me in donations.
Hold on, Jay. If you want to communicate in only donation messages, that's fine by me.
The more I
would like
think
to
about it,
see
yeah, I
anything
think that
to
would be
pizza.
optimal. Ooh, we are in
All right.
Ripley's Lair with music by the fantastic, lovely, and talented Lacey Johnson.
Oh,
Let's go.
yeah. I do like Lacey's.
Oh, I do like Lacey's take.
That was enough to unlock some more Redfordy.
Ooh.
So, Jackson, Jay chose the last one. Jackson, would you like to choose First and Onlys, Are We the Baddies, or Across the Universe?
First and onlys.
Okay, First and Onlys for 2, 3, or 400.
The easiest one.
200. This is the origin of the Morph Ball.
I mean the origin, like what game it was from? Or what do you mean the origin?
Okay, so I can clarify since I wrote the
Yeah.
question, but why does Metroid not crawl?
This is why Metroid doesn't crawl. Sure.
I'm already putting this game under protest. The origin of the Morph Ball. It was Metroid 1. That was the game that was the origin of the Morph Ball.
Can I take a swing at this one too?
And
Yes?
please,
What
by all
is?
means.
They didn't have space for crawling animation sprites.
That is correct.
What is crawling too hard to draw?
The actual written answer is, what is simplified animation requirements? So we'll accept that.
Ask me how I know.
But it was in Metroid 1, right?
Yes,
It was in
it was in
Metroid
Metroid 1. And
So I'm
Jefferson
entitled.
Pedantic
You
is
get.
I'm
you
legally-
Get full credit. You get full
I'm
credit.
legally entitled to my points. They're my points and I need them now, Michael.
Full marks to Jackson on that one. I'm executive overriding.
I'm gonna send Tim Misney, the lawyer Tim Misney, after you, and I'm gonna make you pay. Misney makes them pay.
All right, I believe we just got another $10 from Stipo with a DM for Jay. When are we going to Sonic to find out what Blackout Slush flavor is?
You know, I keep looking at the menu, and I've been curious ever since they announced it. Nobody has posted any indication of what that flavor is. I'm gonna get one this weekend, and I will tell you. If I could get down to you and get back in a reasonable amount of time, I would pick you up and just take it. But I will put one in the freezer for you.
Oh
Boy, I hope there are no walls on the ground. Oh, there was one.
no. Who needs Bamboo or Odoo or Scoro or ClickTime or any of those other management softwares when we have donation DMs?
It's perfect. It's still better than Microsoft Teams somehow.
You are not wrong.
Teams,
Do not activate my hatred of Teams.
Teams is an abomination. You are not alone in disliking it.
Oh, come on now.
And with that, Ridley has been dispatched.
Ridley got diddlied.
Here we go. Here we go. We get to hear your music in action.
Wait, who's your? No
so
pronouns.
Fast. The flavor of the slush. If you would like a spoiler.
So eerie.
Whose music is this?
So eerie and ambient. This was composed by my good personal friend Jackson Perotti. Or arranged at a minimum. How about that? Sounds so good though.
Executed.
Wait, I'm trying to hear it.
It is good and creepy and spooky, but I can't really hear you guys when I have my headphones on.
I'm trying to like play the level quietly.
So that was $5 from Uber Fuzzy saying, I'm free after 12:30, but I have a hard stop at 6 p.m.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Uber Fuzzy.
Now we know when we can schedule our sync.
I just now realized that when Jay just said sync, it's SYNC. I thought he said their meetings are sync meetings, SINK meeting.
Everything but the kitchen sink meetings.
Wait, is it SINK meetings?
No, it is SYNC. We are synchronizing so that we are all aligned in our priorities.
Yeah, Mike,
We're
don't give me that
getting-
NSA junk. Don't confuse me with your government three-letter agencies.
We're getting on the same page when we run things up the flagpole to see if they.
Okay, you're done. No, you're done. You're done, Jay.
We're synergizing our strategies.
No, you're on probation.
Buzzwords exception.
Unhandled buzzwords exception. Oh, the corporate buzzwords. Oh, jeez.
It's sad how many of them I really have adopted. But,
Mojo, what are the hot and hip medical buzzwords?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is Gomer still a thing?
Gomer?
Yeah, I mean, colloquially, I guess.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, I work at the beginning of life and not the Gomer end of life, so
All right.
we just like. I mean, we.
Well, surely there have to be some wacky neologisms and wacky phrases and terms.
Oh, I'm certain.
Trends.
Can't think of any of them on command.
Well, that's because they're part of your daily speech. They don't stand out to you anymore. That's why I unironically tell people that I'll circle back with them. I'm so admired in it that I cannot extricate myself from it.
Yeah, I mean, this,
The buzzword bog.
That's a new level in your game.
my team is getting ready to update our electronic medical record interface, and our team lead has decided that I have a reputation for being pretty tech savvy, which is laughable.
I would argue that. I would say that you are too.
I'm
Maybe
not,
they
that's
shouldn't
the
know it,
thing.
but you come across that you are. You're
I-
smart.
I know, but like I'm the only one who uses an Android on the team. Like I'm the reason that our
Oh.
chats don't work anymore, right? Like I'm the one who breaks group chat because I'm green or whatever. But also, she's decided I'm the tech savvy one. I was like, excellent, that's fantastic. And so I have accidentally stumbled upon being the person in charge of all of our templates. And all I did was I took their templates and I said, these are all unapproved, to eradicate them. And I submitted those to the C-suite.
Perfect. Sometimes
Get 'em
that's
out
all
of
it takes.
I'm like, stop saying this. This is illegal.
Oh,
You're gonna get in
oh,
so much
that's me.
trouble, guys.
Yes, it was. That was the grapple beam. I'll have a few more chances this level to pick it up. I probably won't take them, but I will have a few more chances.
Well,
We're not chumps.
the Marathon's feelings on grapple beam is widely known.
But trust me, it's the same way in this game as well.
Yeah.
Is it
Have
frowned upon?
functionality.
You can pick it up.
Does it do anything? Can you
It
just-
functions in that you can pick it up.
Yeah,
Can you
it
stand
counts as a
across the-
power up. You cannot use it, no. And even if you could, you're consistently
It really-
moving forward. All it would do is hold you back.
really chumps at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay, that's the wrong attitude. We need to find some convoluted way to make the grapple beam grapple something.
There we
The
go.
whole top of it just grappleable, so you can swing into the sides of these platforms and then get
Yeah.
trapped behind the left wall of the game and die.
Yeah,
We'll
Spider-Man
steal
style.
The Link's Awakening boomerang bit. The grapple beam, the only real use is it's a one-hit kill on Mother. You catch her while the eye
Right.
is open, and you shoot her in the eye with the grapple beam, and it plays an unexcusably gory cutscene, and you win.
Nice.
I'm
Just the doom blood splatter across the whole interface.
Oh, man.
I am both glad and sorry that I made all of you think about that.
A little while ago, we got 2 donations, both of which are more DMs about the sync meeting.
Good.
We got-
Air the laundry.
We've got $10 from Mojo saying, Jay, please check the when to meet pinned in the channel for my availability.
I will make sure
And
I
we also-
respond.
And we also have $50 more donated by Off by One saying, ooh, that's not good. I'm likely not free until well after 6. Maybe later tonight or tomorrow morning?
Yeah, please respond.
Please
I
respond.
showed you
We
my
need
beef.
to get
Yeah.
on top.
Oh, could we please get some donations in the form of just Jira tickets? And, like, could they be properly JSON parsable donation comments, please?
How many story points is your donation worth? Please use a different number.
Your dollar amount will show how elevated your
Hey,
No. That elevation is decided by the project manager. Haven't you learned by now?
David Crane!
It's the PO's job to sort out the issue priority.
There you go.
All we tell you is our capacity. You decide where it's allocated. I swear, I know. I can already hear it without seeing it. That donation is in JSON.
close. That is the further
What's the status
$10 by
code?
Mojo, whose comment reads, quote, per my last email,
Oh,
and
no.
close.
Oh, I'm offended now. Them's
Oh.
fighting words. And now we have
If
made
someone donates starting with "I hope this donation finds you well," I'm gonna butt chug this bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
I hope this donation finds you, grabs you from wherever you're at, and drags you kicking and screaming back to reality.
Oh God.
Well, if
Jay-
it's more than
Jay's-
a couple-
Jay's-
it's more than $12, it's gonna get you another trivia question.
Oh.
I hope this email finds you before I do. The speed
That's a good one.
booster. Let's
Oh my.
go.
Now we go super fast.
Except when we hit things.
Now you can die on the right side of the screen.
Wouldn't.
There you go.
Man, I am clipping along. Hot diggity. I am not gonna get smashed by that wall for once.
Let's go.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Tear down this wall. Oh no! We got squished behind that wall.
That's the wall up there, brother.
All the way to Turian. All the way to Turian.
Dang, you didn't get enough extra lives, or
No such good fortune.
do you have extra lives in the game?
Not yet. Currently there is no way to earn extra lives. You get the 5 you get, and you're lucky you get those, because I considered not giving you any.
You'll be grateful for those 5.
You'll be dead.
Oh my god.
Maybe we could add an extra life every time you clear a boss.
It would be a good idea. File a ticket.
I'll
Put
I'll
it.
wipe my butt with it.
Put it in the issue tracker.
I don't think I have. I don't have that in my browser history because I'm at a stranger's home using a stranger's computer. I'm in a foreigner's strange land.
Oh my.
Well, if you
Yeah.
do visit Hurgle.com, there's a link to our Discord. If you enjoy any of our games, including this one, and you join that Discord, we welcome all feedback there.
Buy my cereal. Wait, no, I confused Krusty the Clown with Woody Woodpecker. Please forgive me.
Unexcusable. I was about to say unacceptable, but that's not a word.
And anti-acceptable.
Incorrigible.
There you go. Churlish even.
You can't corrige him no matter how hard you try.
Oh my.
English grammar is weird.
My corriges.
I've really been enjoying. I was reading through the Fallout 1 source code, reverse engineering, and I was looking through just the list of game flags, of just the global variable game flags, and a lot of them are the things you'd recognize, like does a town like you or do they not like you? Like these are very typical things you would. And then there are variables. A ton of them are not even used in the game. So I'm trying to imagine there's a variable that's called like nice to dog or kind to dogs. It's like gvar kind to dogs, and it's not included anywhere else. I'm trying to think what would this have linked to? Or rather,
where would it have mattered how kind we were to dogs?
Yeah, it makes your imagination work a little bit.
It does.
Well, actually,
a lot of those are so unique as well. Like it only applies in a specific situation, but you have to track it everywhere.
Well, actually, now that I remember, I think a lot of the games, quest logic is located in the scripting files that are not included in the source code. So it might be used somewhere, but not where I have source files available. But still, I think what happens here?
Such a
really
strange game, like, in the way it tracks.
Jay, have you played Fallout 1? Those were
I
back
have.
in the day. It's one of those games that, you play it now, if you're a modern gamer, and you really appreciate a lot of the quality of life things that modern games have. That games back then it wasn't normal. There's turn-based combat, but every single enemy takes their own turn at 1 by 1, which if you have 15 enemies, it makes combat take forever. Like on paper D&D, if it's a particularly complicated encounter. And it's man, having things happen all at once is a really nice privilege to have.
It kind of illustrates the difference between a game holding up and a game standing up. Because it definitely does one of those without managing the other.
Yeah, I hear you. It was certainly a lot of it is really solid. A lot of the narrative and the story stuff is really fantastic. And I wish I saw more in games today. And a lot of the UI stuff, quality of life stuff is a little, they didn't know any better.
It was experimental. It was a time we're all trying to figure out what a game was, and now we got it down to a science almost.
I guess back then, like the games that existed were even more primitive and not primitive, but or bare bones than that. There's no take all button. Like if you loot a container or a dead body or whatever, there's no button that says take all the loot. You have to go one by one.
Oh,
get
no. No, I don't like it.
It sounds so simple now, but at the time it's like this is one of those oversights.
It makes me wonder though if it was an oversight or if it was a conscious decision, because I can understand there are cases where you would want that to be an impediment. Yes, it's easier in a quality of life sense, but for the sense of immersion, I want you to feel the moral weight of taking everything one item at a time. Because if you actually did go out and kill a bunch of whatever, you would be picking up one thing at a time and wandering off. I want you to feel that feeling.
Makes you feel like Batman, Spider-Man, or whatever.
Oh yeah, stealing things one at a time. Duffman can't breathe.
Oh no.
Duffman says a lot of things. Oh.
Man, I can find another one of those various things. And also pick it up. I should clarify. I don't just want to see it go whizzing past.
Like the sounds of my hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
There's some missiles.
Oh, we'll take some missiles.
Every little
Spiky
bit.
boy.
It counts.
That's got some ups, man.
And this is without the high jump.
Yeah, this goes back to all the R&D that Jay did just on the jumping physics.
Everything else is broken because I spent 3 weeks trying to figure out
Ooh.
jumping.
It's an integral part of Samus's moveset, so it's important to get right.
Well, an integral part of the game is also going back, and I just ignored that in its entirety.
No.
Yeah, that was
Super
a
Mario
focus
Brothers,
system.
SMB you couldn't go back. It's good enough for them. It's good enough for us. We're all about forward. This is the Snowpiercer of games. We're only going in one direction. We're all about looking forward, not looking back.
Upward, not forward. And always twirling into the future.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some agile, proverb we could apply to this.
I don't want to think about agile.
Yes, you do. Surely there's
3
some...
hours of stand-ups and agile ceremonies before I go to my 4 o'clock
no.
meeting.
If your stand-up meeting takes more than 10 minutes, you're doing it wrong.
It's a
What you
sit-down
are
meeting.
doing is not a stand-up anymore. It is a status report sync. A stand-up meeting is a short meeting for specifically the developers to let each other know what they're doing and if they need a hand with anything. It is not a status update for management, okay? I will yell until I am blue in the face about that. Because
Can
so
you
many
yell
times...
Can you yell at my company, please?
I
Because
would.
The NSA needs some
I would love to
restructuring.
be an actual agile coach, but I wouldn't make any money because I would, get teams
You would
to
only do it
adopt.
once.
Yeah, I'd get teams to adopt things that serve them, and then they wouldn't need my services anymore, and then they wouldn't, pay me.
Well, Jay, the real grift is in consulting. You just be agile consultant.
agile shaman take many shiny rock.
There you go.
As someone who
Umanaka.
uses it successfully. That's all I'll say, and I'm willing to bet, not that I'm trying to cadge another donation out of him, that Off by One would agree, our team at our day job, because I do work with him, is one of the few that does Agile correctly, and that the morning stand-up meeting we have is short, and it's, what are you doing today? Do you need a hand? It's not a status report of, what did you do? What are you do next? Are impediments. Those are guidelines for things that may be important for someone else to know, but they're not hard and fast rules about what you need to report. The rules of the stand-up meeting are that you let people know so you're not doing the same thing, and if you want a hand, that's a good place to ask for it.
I was going to say we should keep this chat on topic, but then I realized that our Twitch category is software and game development.
This is the topic. This is the topic. This is Jay's sermon, Jay's agile sermon.
And off by one, before you respond, I do feel legally obligated to let you know that there is a chat function on twitch.tv
It is free.
that does not require any additional monetary investments.
Unless, of course, you want the emotes. Unless, of course, you want like J. What is it? J Artist Ranch. What's your ranch emote? J?
I think it's Jardis Ranch.
Jardis Ranch or Jardis Can.
And I'm logged into the Metroid Marathon channel, not my personal, so I don't have either of your emotes.
Uber Fuzzy in the chat there.
Nobody.
Thank you, Fuzzy, for updating the Discord. And you, Uber Fuzzy has Uber Fu Instrument if you need mayonnaise.
Thank you. Thank you, Fuzzy.
Mayo, the image taken from Hindu.
Yeah, now available on itch.io and also Herbal.com.
No, off by one. What do you do?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you received a $10 donation earlier by Speepo.
Oh my.
Hello, valued employee Jason. Our office trust-building weekend adventure is coming up. A lunch buffet will be provided after the keynote speech and before the sharing circle. Please touch base with your department's morale team lead for more information.
Morale. The morale team.
And then that was $25 donated by Off by One, who says it's funny because I was 99% sure he was complaining about how our day job does agile.
Our team specifically does it right. Our company is a whole different discussion, but our team specifically does it right. I come out of the meeting in the morning when I wake up in time to make it to the meeting in the morning, feeling informed and ready to rock and roll on the day. And I know what I can do to help other people. And sometimes
when Jay rolls off the chaise lounge at 8:58 a.m.
When I throw myself out of the hammock, yeah, I'm well informed.
There you go.
Those donations were enough to get us another round of Dreadperty.
Ooh.
So Jackson, I'm going to do you a favor, and I'm just going to immediately jump to the only remaining $100 question.
Yes.
$100 answer, which is, are we the baddies too?
Okay.
For 100. You fight this Poss in the Artifact Temple.
Poss?
P-O-S-S.
Is that like a? Can you say that on Twitch? What does that mean?
I'm not sure, Mojo.
You fight this Poss?
Hey,
Is it
look,
short for possibility?
I don't know why you're being a jerk about it.
Yeah, what do you gotta fight?
Am I being a Poss about it?
Is Poss a noun? What part of speech is it?
Reported? Is this channel going to get a takedown?
What does Poss mean? You fight this Poss?
I mean, it's very low hanging fruit to harangue somebody for typing.
I don't know what it means. I don't know what it's. Is it a proper noun? Is it capital P?
Read what it meant and not what it said, you wouldn't be having this discussion.
So it was meant. So I will say I legitimately did not know if it was a typo for boss, or like. So here's the problem with playing a series that's like a sci-fi series, is you can say something like "Poss" and I can legitimately believe like this might be a term I've just missed.
It could be an alien race, a
This
creature
might
type.
be like an alien race. This might be specialized jargon.
Okay, but
It's
now
a typo.
could it be
Your
boss?
question
Now
says
B and
boss.
P are not close together on the QWERTY keyboard.
Yes, but it
I
was
don't know.
translated from handwriting, and it just mistook which direction the line was going, but the circle was on the correct side.
Who's handwriting?
Thank
Let
you.
me read what it meant. You
I'm
fight this
sorry.
boss in the Artifact Temple.
Boss. Okay. In the Artifact Temple. I don't know where the Artifact Temple is, so I don't know. I'm sorry. After all that, I can't even give you a.
You're just
I can't-
biding your time.
I got
He was
nothing.
stalling with attempting to Google real quick.
So
No, I have more respect for Mike than that. No.
You have no respect for
me.
me.
I was the one who wrote the quiz. It's $100 question. Give a guess.
In the Artifact Temple?
Sure.
Can you name a Metroid boss?
Yeah.
Maybe one that rhymes with Midley.
Midley. Who's Midley?
Marvin and Merle and Midley.
Are you talking about Nimbly? Nimbly was at Zeldathon. He's a nice streamer. I don't know what you. Listen, I was here to talk about Fallout. I don't know what this did.
This is
Jay has
coding
a
stream? What are we
Jay has an
talking
emote. Jay has Jardis Diddley, I think. Listen, man.
I'm going to take a guess on your behalf, and I'm going to say
Fantoon.
where is
Wait,
Ridley?
the question?
If the answer is not Fantoon, I'm gonna strangle you.
That's still not the question.
Question mark? I'm gonna strangle you? Question mark.
And Jay, what was your answer?
Whence come Ridley?
Ask not from whence comes the Ridley. The Ridley comes for thee. I will give you that. The explicit answer is who is Meta Ridley, but yeah, it's Ridley.
Meta Ridley.
Oh,
There's
the Artifact Temple. Never mind, that's why.
Is there Quasi Ridley, Pseudo Ridley,
Yeah,
Para Ridley?
absolutely. There's like Mecha Ridley.
Oh my.
There are 13 iterations of the lad.
13.
Mecha like a high, Mecha Heine.
Come up with some original ideas, people. Come on now. Don't just rehash and reheat.
Keep
What do you think this is? Pokemans?
Let poor Ridley just die. Just please let me die in peace.
Every game they let him die, and then
God.
and then the space pirates seem to think that they need him. Whatever, what's his name? Geiger counter 187 or whatever.
Geiger counter.
I don't know.
No, that's what Samus was from. That was her colony. Geiger counter colony 137.
This KL2, get it together.
KO5479.
The other name for Ridley? It's something. It's 187.
Yeah.
It's Experiment 626, right?
Sandra.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It said they named Ridley after Sigourney Weaver's character from Alien.
Yes.
Alien.
I don't think I put any Alien franchise into this particular quiz, but it came up a lot in my lavatory research.
You got to do what you got to do.
Uncle John's bathroom readers are the best source of information, man, I'm telling you.
Oh my.
In which laboratory were you researching these trivia questions?
Dexter's lavatory.
BML
We're here for
Research
this conversation,
Labs.
Mike.
The jet propulsion lavatory.
Yeah.
Who was I talking to? It must have been Matt that I was... No, it was Sterling. It was when I was on microphones, when I was on that I had done basic blend of the research that's done who are researching vaccines on the toilet. Like, I just went to some websites until I felt like I had a satisfactory amount of information. Like, do a lot of cross-referencing or primary source hunting.
I'm a well-informed citizen.
Well-informed
like-
sovereign.
Like, but enough? This
Never
seems
really.
like enough information. 26 is a lot of questions to come up with about a franchise that you are not
You
very
got all the
knowledgeable
references
about.
again.
It's hard for me to know if these are hard for other people or not, because everything's impossible to me.
I can just
Well, no,
envision
I'm
you.
sure. I'm sure if I played a video game in my life that wasn't Fallout 1, like I would have known that. So I feel like you're on the right track.
You play fighting games.
You're right. Well, those are barely video games. Like fighting games are more like like the ping pong ball on a stick or on a string thing. Like it's more like that kind of thing than a video game.
Except
fighting
somehow
games
they made
are-
it multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly.
A ping pong ball on 2 sticks. I see how this works.
Fighting games are.
Right.
Playing fighting games should put you on some kind of like federal watch list. You know, it's not a normal experience. Like in the time it would take me to get good at one fighting game, like my favorite Street Fighter 3, I could play like the entire Fallout series, the entire Metroid series. You know, you could do so much. I could code my own Metroid game. Like you could do so many things.
We're so sorry.
Ridley son.
Sorry. Done with it all day.
I'm
Jay,
watching this controller for inputs, and it seems like you only use like 2 buttons.
yeah.
Very important.
There are
Very
precious few
important.
things to do. I don't have to press any of those buttons over there because you can't pick which way. You just go. You don't have a choice in the matter.
Did you have
It's
to
the
do
Kirby air ride.
anything with the paddle help? I thought I saw the paddle light up once. Are there paddles on this?
The left and right let you aim up and down
Ah,
in case you want to shoot in that direction.
it could be arm pumping to gain.
It could be arm pump.
That's just dizzying. No, I'm not going to do that.
This is something I learned from Ryan Ford an hour ago.
It kindly adjusts your viewpoint to show further in the direction you're aiming. So if I toggle between them, I'm headbanging and the motion reflects.
Yeah, and you're giving us motion sickness. Actually, earlier there was a time that I was like, oh, I don't think I can actually watch this on the television. I think it has to be on the tinier screen I have available to me.
You're telling me,
Probably
man, between all my
Probably true.
practice yesterday and today, everything has been moving to the left when I get up and go away from the computer. I'm looking at the fridge and the groceries are just slowly scrolling past me to the left.
Oh no, that's actually happening. That's a practical effect.
That's terrifying. Maybe it's time to clean out the fridge after all.
So Jay, tell me, are you like a Food Lion guy? Are you a Kroger guy? Are you a Piggly Wiggly?
Our local big chain is Giant Eagle, but honestly, I usually end up at Walmart.
At the Wally World.
Not by choice, but by necessity.
Mm-hmm.
I just shopped at Walmart this week. I needed a foam board.
Mm-hmm. Well, they got it.
I do, for 98 cents a sheet. It was $7 at Office Depot. I was like, may I please introduce you to other place that will also actually make some schlup drive to my house and leave it on my front porch.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons I end up at Walmart is their delivery rates are the cheapest, and until very recently, I had to make the groceries come to me because I could not go to the groceries. Thankfully, that's now resolved. With that said, I did order groceries yesterday, despite the fact that I could have gone.
Jay had to upgrade the new MS-DOS on his car. He needed to update to MS-DOS 5. Give me 5.
The joke about a driver issue was right there. I'm proud of you. For not going for
dang
that.
it! Oh, you got me. Yeah, I totally dropped the ball on that one. Driver issue.
He sets them up. I fail to recognize that and knock them down.
No, you got it. You got me on that one.
Yeah, no, I needed to pick up some Metroid for a pizza I'm making later this week.
Oh my!
Oh my gosh.
For the bang slench.
Yes.
Thanks, lunch.
Jump in and get your vote in on the toppings. Go throw some money behind banana. I'm telling you.
Let your voice be heard.
Banana curry
has
pizza.
been summarily by directorial decree.
Oh my!
Banana curry pizza. Come on, Jackson. You've heard Fantastic talk about that. That is indeed a legitimate thing. The banana curry pizza. Back me up here.
Why are you roping me into? Why are you making me an accomplice in this?
You were present for the conversation. I just want that confirmation.
I was present for Hurricane Andrew. I was present for Hurricane Andrew too. It doesn't mean I support it.
I'm not asking for your support. I'm not asking for your endorsement here. I'm
Era,
just asking,
I'm asking
for
for your
validation
support.
that I'm not making this up.
He has been many conversations.
Era. 4 and 7 minutes ago, Jay Era said.
I want that banana curry pizza to happen.
And you shall have it.
Yeah, but I want everyone else to try it too. I don't want to keep
Well.
all that joy to myself.
Oh my god.
Here we go again on that.
So while you lose all your lives through getting stuck in the wall, I'll just quickly review the current status of the Slunge Pizza.
What do we got?
Right now,
What do we got?
it has sauce but no cheese, and then it has pepperoni, pineapple, and garlic, and is well done.
Yeah. That sounds good.
It, I
I'm
wish
here
there
for
were
it.
cheese on there.
I
You just need some
I
banana.
would not disapprove of cheese, but that pizza does sound pretty edible. And I don't want to say that too loud because I feel like someone will come in and fix that.
Yeah, they'll put on some Robitussin. They'll put a Robitussin Alfredo sauce.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I need
But-
to stop
but,
by
you know.
Walmart again.
Yeah, if you have a cough, though, it'll be good.
It sure will.
If you don't have a cough, you'll get one. Just because I was curious, I googled or actually I Bing searched Robitussin cocktails, and it gave me like one of those like health warnings, like the AI said like, listen, I can't help you with what you're asking because if it thinks I'm trying to make like lean or it's some like abusable substance. It's like, hey man, if you need help, here's a phone number to call.
The king of the cough medicine cocktails is absolutely got to be like NyQuil and Jaeger.
Thank Jay's done the
they're effectively the same thing, right?
Jay's done the empirical research on this subject.
Just give me a small glass full of terrible smelling green liquid. We're good.
The monster vanilla is not enough.
Whatever ails you, it will be gone by the end of that.
Oh Lord.
For legal reasons, do not actually do that, of course. But that said, it's a perfect match. The ultimate pairing. Don't do it. It's much better than Jaeger Nog, right? Fuzzy can back me up on that one.
Jay just keeps digging, keep digging deeper. The steam shovel is working.
A participant in the chat here has very direct experience with that one. It's not me. It's not me. But I have secondhand tales. Oh dear.
Mike, you doing okay over there?
Honestly, I'm falling asleep. But that is not because you're boring. That is because I was up at 7 o'clock this morning. And it's now 11:30 at night. And I'm like, as soon as we're done here, I'm just going to crash so that I can get up and play a game tomorrow.
He's on his third Dr. Jaegerschlager. He's ready to hang it up for the night.
You one of those wake me up? Because I might go for it.
It'll make you feel some kind of way.
Well, Gannon, you take one sip of my signature Pepto-Bismol daiquiri, and you're going to be feeling real great. I tell you that right now. I know I bought the little bottles of Jaeger for everybody for Christmas. I did not intend for you to put them in your Christmas beverages. I suppose I should have realized that.
Yeah, that just seems like a lack of foresight on your part. What did you think they were going to do with it?
Well, I was kind of hoping they'd be like, thanks, but I'm not really a fan of this particular liqueur. Why don't you keep it? But no, they had to drink it themselves.
Really kind of that galaxy brain just did not work.
You gave gifts expecting them to be immediately returned to you.
I wouldn't say expecting, more hoping.
Hoping and praising.
That it was the thought that counted.
Oh, it was, and it was also the little bottles of booze that counted.
The thought that counted is more for whenever people give you things you already have.
Oh,
Like, oh, more decorative Christmas absorb?
you know,
Excellent.
I have received Christmas decorations as Christmas presents, and it really is the thought that counts there, because by gum, what are you going to do with it now that the holiday
Oh,
is done and over?
Lewis now.
I do. That will be very useful.
We have the screw with that.
That's a special tool that'll help us later.
We're
Oh
gonna
my.
throw ourselves as a baseball guy of the boss, and then it's gonna be a one-hit wonder.
One could hope.
I'm the furthest from a programmer in the call. I am the most out of my league tonight.
No, I think you're closer than I am. You program human beings. They're really complicated.
I programmed one.
That's one more than me.
Please don't ever fall under the misconception that I have any idea what I'm doing in any circumstance. I do.
And
not.
yet here we are.
Until we get you talking about agile, and then you know what you're doing.
Okay, so I know one thing, and that's both of them.
Jay, I'm trying to think. Seeing Samus get stuck a few times in the middle of a platform to her death. I'm trying to think how we can leverage that into like a feature. Like if this was in like some like Super Mario 64 kind of game, like Samus could just like infinitely build up speed by being stuck inside of a box like that, and then you could just like bust out of the
do the
box.
backwards long stuck and get yourself like 3/4 of the way through the level. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not a terrible idea.
Just a screen wrap.
Yeah, zip. Yeah, add some zips in.
That's what we
I
need.
don't think those are in there on purpose. I think those are all just like, we'll leave in the exploit.
You
We
know,
feel like
Mojo,
reprogramming.
traditionally, you're correct. That is how they traditionally been. But, you know, we're about breaking rules here. We're about, you know, thinking outside the bun. So Jay can add in zips explicitly.
We don't make the rules around here. Actually, scratch that. We absolutely do.
For
Literally,
once,
that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
we've got the touch. We've got the power.
Oh, no. You know, we mentioned Super Metroid and the arm pumping thing, which, you know, all the speedrunners do. Now I want to look inside the Super Metroid disassembly and see why that works. Surely if I can rub two...
You gain a pixel every time you reposition your arm cannon.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard as well. I want to see in the code, in the assembly, how that works.
I'm sure it's just something about the animation cycle, like when you exit from the arm pump or when you transition to the other arm pump, it just resets your position in an intermediate state to 1 pixel to the left of where you're supposed to be, or right, or what.
Mm-hmm.
Screw attack is not doing anything to change this boss fight. I would
That's
like
not
a
true.
refund on my free game.
It looks
We
cool, I guess.
Really stylish, yeah.
It's a cosmetic update.
It's the same as skin for Fortnite.
Oh my. We like Fortnite.
I saw a headline. I was going to say I read an article today, but let's be real. I saw a tweet that contained the headline of an article today. That was,
Good man.
you know, we have confirmation that this person who used to work on a Metroid game wanted to put Samus in Fortnite. That's the article. I was like, okay,
Everybody wants
cool
it.
story.
Vital information
And
there.
Whee! Bye, Croc.
Gone but not forgotten. Forever in our hearts.
Forever in the pit. Forever in the bog.
Back to the BSL labs. What a nightmare. Our
Back to the BSL laboratory. Back to the labs.
back on the chain.
Oh.
Back in the circle again.
How do I read Super Nintendo Assembly again? Again, you know how to read this junk, right?
I hate assembly.
Oh, come on now. Don't use the H word.
It's all 6502, right?
I dislike vehemently assembly.
65C816
Gesundheit.
assembly.
You got me on that one.
Hey, at least Wikibooks has a Wikibook of that's called Super Nintendo programming. So hey, I got a lead here.
All I know is like move L, load, read, add L, sub L.
Yeah, already that's like half the instructions.
Yeah, but that's all x86. I don't know what they are in whatever assembly language you're talking about.
They gotta be the same thing in different forms.
It's assembly. You can load the accumulator, you can store the accumulator, you can decrement and jump if not 0. Probably.
You
some
see,
other
Mojo, what this
things
is like,
too.
this is like the you know about DNA, right? This is like the DNA of computrons.
Yeah.
This is like, can we build a person from ATCG from scratch?
I'm blowing bubbles with my spit over here just listening to you.
Don't
rant.
brag. I wish I could do that. I'm just drooling.
Literally, I just name checked some buzzwords. If you ever asked me to like write something useful in assembly, I would be sitting in a room for 6 months.
I don't know what to say. It was a place where kids had to go instead of class.
Assemblies where you sit and be quiet while some boring person talks in front of
Yeah, it's where the boys in the grade above you look up your skirt when you're trying to sit down and pay attention to some guy with a like a big snake in front of you talking about how you
no.
go to
Oh,
VR or
no.
do drugs or maybe both.
They bring Jeff Corwin to the zoo exhibit at your school.
I don't want to hear about the guy with the big snake.
Man, your
No.
assembly sound cool. All we had was the yo-yo trick kids.
The Yo-Yo Kids.
You know, they came in to show you all the cool stuff they could do with the yo-yo, with all the
Awesome.
intense music playing in the background. And then
somehow
you wanted
that
a yo-yo.
and somehow this was
Don't do
leveraged
drugs,
into don't do
dude.
drugs. It was
Oh,
here,
yeah.
look at these cool yo-yo tricks. Also, don't do drugs.
If you want to be a cool, famous athlete in giant air quotes like me,
Yeah.
buy a yo-yo and don't do drugs.
You're a
I
math.
want to be a mathlete.
You're a math. No, I said it first, Mike. You're not gonna get me on this one.
Good old droopy draws nightmare over here, already falling apart.
Oh my.
You require a lozenge. Are you all right, sir?
I just need a tissue.
The sputum is just ever flowing.
The most
go.
beautiful
Bye-bye.
line in our national anthem.
And the home of the brave.
Right, we are.
Super NES programming. Introduction to assembly. Here we go. Chapter 1. We're getting there.
Back in
Sorry.
baby crate.
Oh my.
You retain your power up?
You do.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening upstairs here at Aether.
I hear
think
it
you're-
though. I hear it happening.
I think it's
Mike-
singing a Duran Duran remix.
I thought I heard stomp.
Karaoke night in full effect.
Mike, have you been kidnapped?
What?
Where are you? Are you like in Abu Ghraib or something?
I'm in a strange place. I'm a foreigner in a strange land.
He's an
Are you in
Englishman in New York.
Abu Dhabi?
He's at the event, unlike the
I'm
rest
a,
of us.
I'm a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court.
All right.
He went to the thing. He traveled to the location. He's at
Yeah.
Matt's house. Where the rest of us are only in spirit.
On Aether. Mojo's on SR388. Jay,
Damn right I am.
would you like to pick a Metroid planet for your abode to represent? Or to represent your abode?
Oh, let me give it a
Just
thought.
want to be the bottle ship.
Oh, no.
Is BSL Labs taken? Can I have the BSL station?
I don't think so.
That's fine. I have professed my love for Fusion time and time again. I will take that.
Someone write it
I got
down.
SR388 because it's got the best music and also
Oh my gosh, we're talking now.
Guys, welcome.
The PSL station.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's the end of April. That means it's practically May. That means it's practically September, which means it's pumpkin spice time.
I see you report a static back in, I'm assuming, the game audio. Next elevator, we will flip that real quick, so that should fix the static.
Jimmy. A couple things. To be fair, I was juggling a cat.
Oh my.
It is,
Cirque du
that is
Soleil
an
over
experience, yeah.
On my next act, alright, let's show Babby Crane what
He
for.
walks so fast.
Indeed.
His back hurts.
Backpedaling faster than someone who made a really bad internet argument.
Oh my days.
Hey, I resemble that, Mark. My
Shoot-
takes are
shooting his-
spicier than your Indian launch. Yeah.
Shooting his belly
Whoa.
lint at you.
What did you end up getting? Because I missed.
Chicken
Chicago.
charcuterie.
I'm into that.
Charcuterie?
Yeah.
X-A-C-U-T-T-I.
What'd you call me?
A charcuterie board.
A charcuterie board.
Did that fix
Yeah.
the audio static?
Right.
Correct time.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't have the thing I can press up and get the last chat messages I did. Oh, I need to give Brian dollars for my dinner.
Brian.
That's that guy from the Hey Peter show that Jamie's always talking about.
Yeah, Jamie will not stop talking about that television program.
I'm telling you, he must be a fan or something. I guess it's pretty good. I don't know. I haven't seen it since season 1. But I suppose we are all lucky that there is a family.
Oh my days. Jay, you are blessing the stream right now with your mouse cursor.
Well,
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
No, don't. Why'd you move it? Don't.
no longer blessed.
Because I went to pet the mouse so it didn't go anywhere, and I think I scared it and it scurried away.
Do you remember back in the day?
Grapple beam!
What? There you go. You remember back in the day when you were a little kid and you customized the cursor on your Windows computer? It's like, yeah, I want a red
very
one.
Well. I needed that Bonzi button.
You
Did-
needed
did-
that gravelly beam.
Ponzi put. Did any of you get the mouse cursor that wiggled like it was a tail and it wagged left and right?
Oh my gosh, no, that's terrible. Why would you do that?
Gannon, what was your favorite screen? Sorry, Mike, what was your favorite screensaver? Were you a pipes guy?
No, there was a pack of
Starfield
dark.
guy?
there was a pack of Star Trek screensavers,
Star Trek screensaver.
including one where they were like going. There was some animal that was like burrowing tunnels, and then if you waited long enough, you could see some of the Star Trek characters crawling in the tunnels that they were creating. And I tried looking for it online, and I can't find it anywhere, and it's infuriating.
I will
And
find
this
it.
is
for
of
you.
your machinations.
No,
No.
I can confirm that this exists.
This is real?
I can confirm this exists. I will find it.
Oh.
Maybe perhaps in the depths of Paramount.com they have like on like a zip disk somewhere they have this screensaver.
Buried in the Disney Hall.
Yeah.
That's funny. You get to see
More life.
you get to see Picard and Dr. Bashir crawling like the Great Escape, like in a tunnel.
Well, it was original series only, but yes, you can see
Oh.
Kirk and Bones and Spock
Nurse Chapel.
and Nurse Chapel and Walter Koenig.
Yes, Walter Koenig, the actor.
What's his name? What was his character's name?
Pavel Chekhov.
Pavel Chekhov.
Fire torpedo away. All right, so now we're at the point of the night where we're just talking about Star Trek right now. So Mojo J, if you want to like have a cup of coffee or kind of just hang out, no.
I
No.
was raised
I had a cup of
in a
coffee.
galaxy far, far away, and also on the Star Trek Enterprise.
Were you raised on Star Trek: The Motion Picture, 1980,
Absolutely.
featuring
It's a good
I saved
movie.
the whales. Yeah.
featuring William Shatner in his space dentist uniform?
Yeah. I've seen them all.
Gannon, do you like Bones's disco outfit with his big like gold medallion?
I like everything about the motion picture. It's a great movie.
Everything.
Anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
Even the 65-minute Spock spacewalk scene.
Yes.
Especially that. It conveyed the tension in such a way that gave it a gravitas you couldn't achieve in any less time. You wanted every
Gannon.
second of that to count.
If you're falling asleep while Jay's like browser is decomposing in front of him, you will fall asleep within 30 seconds of that Spock spacewalk. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Spock approaching the orifice.
So
They just
good.
love saying the word orifice.
It's so good.
We are approaching the V'ger orifice.
Back on SL 388. We live. Can we make it to Turian?
We got this. We got this.
I believe.
I have faith in whoever's playing
It'd be
this
even better
one.
if you picked up.
It would be nice. It would be really, really nice.
The next to do is a debug menu with like infinite lives.
I just don't want to look back at it.
Okay, again, you even like purchased Kambata in her like karate uniform, that like robe, that silk robe she wears.
Purchase Kamada?
Yes,
Yeah.
the lady who played the what's her face. My celibacy is on record, Captain.
I tried searching for that, and all I got was kombucha.
No, she was an Indian model, or maybe still is for all I know. Persis, whatever her name, Persis Kambata. She played the bald lady. Correct unit. No, he wasn't bald yet.
Played Major.
Yeah, she had a little like a gimmick in her. She had a little like stoma in her throat. Not a stoma, whatever. An LED.
Purchase Kamada.
Yeah.
The Delta Navigator of the Enterprise.
Yeah, and she had her space karate uniform. It was like a gi.
Took the role despite Roddenberry warning her that she would have to shave her head completely for filming.
And she said, "Yeah, bring it on.
She said yes.
I'm ready to do it."
I'm about it.
She said, give me the Yul Brynner. Give me the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm sure she said.
Yeah.
Programming note to Jay. Jay, we have no segments after this. We have no script ending time. But I also do want to go to bed. Do you want to call it after this run?
I think so. I think after this success, after this victory, and me showing you the end credits, which
There you
I am
go.
willing into existence, we will call it after this one.
Name it and
Are you
play it.
willing them into existence as in you haven't written them, or like?
Oh no,
manifest
just I'm going to make it all the way there. I'm not going to get
Especially
stuck in
Like
another
jumping on every
platform.
femur. Yeah.
I am not going to get eaten by the Omega Metroid.
will not be gotten by a Gru.
I want to show you guys the only time in a 2D Metroid game you will see Mother Brain facing to the left.
First ever. Exclusive. Yeah, put that on your first evers, Michael.
First and only.
Because if you think about it, every other Metroid game, you go into the fight from the right side with Mother Brain.
You know, Jay,
never, yeah.
Jay, when you're right, you're right.
Hi, Jiggy.
Hey,
Jiggy's talking about
Jiggy's
the
That
schedule.
purple check mark is looking real modified.
Schedule.
That makes me happy to see every time. We're at Ridley. I should have been keeping track of what level I'm
We're at McRibley.
at. Yes. It is back on the menu.
No one's tried to add Ridley to the sledge. No one tried to add Ridley to the sledge. It's not
Add
gonna work.
McRibley. Add McRibley.
Hey, another power tank. We're that much closer to actually
Power tank?
finishing this game.
Power tank.
Yes,
Heck yes.
with an E for power.
You need to hire a lore expert. Want 20%.
Mojo has read the supporting documentation while in the laboratory, so that's our expertise.
It even says energy
write
on
it
the
in
screen,
crayon.
but still.
Mojo wrote it in crayon and Crayola. You know. Mojo, you got the you know, this is how you knew you were bourgeoisie back in grade school. You had the 64 count Crayola box that had the sharpener built into the back. That's how you knew. That's how you knew.
Ever. How dare you? Ever criticize me? Ever assume so highly of me?
No.
I had this embarrassing.
Hell yeah.
I
But
had
it was still
the
name brand Crayola.
waxiest crayon.
Waxy. These
Mojo's
crayons were
over
just
there in art
candles.
class trying to, write with a candle.
I hear Wave to Beak has the classic 8 back.
That's enough out of you.
Some of you guys know who Raven Beak is. Yeah.
What horrible new Star Trek series is this person on?
He's in Metroid Dread.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Never seen that TV show.
You can see it tomorrow at twitch.tv/Metroid_Marathon. Starting at 6 o'clock.
Yes, guys. Thanks.
I don't know. At that point, I'm probably done.
Oh.
Momly, dude.
I know.
He said, dude.
I'm going out of the country immediately to be with our nanny out of the country, so I have to see our nanny.
In the middle of the street. Poor Ganon fled the country. He's all tired.
We're
gonna go to
almost
Spain
there, I
today,
promise.
I'm kids in Cozumel right now.
Just once more over the
Okay.
horizon. We're good.
It is 0% your fault. This has been a very fun game, and I'm so happy to finally see this and talk about it publicly.
I am.
Even though you've been talking about it publicly the whole time.
Well, you know, I have no follow-up for that. All I have is, well, you know.
Semi-public.
I've been talking about it loudly. I don't know about publicly, but loudly.
It's in a semi-permeable beta.
You
Not
will
quite
be
open,
persecuted
not
to
quite
the
closed.
fullest extent of
This
the
one.
Metroid Marathon law.
Here we
which,
are.
as it turns out, is not very far.
Born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe. Right here in Turian again. We're coming up
We
on
realize
it.
one. We've got the Various Suit. We've got 2 energy tanks.
Power
We've got the
tanks.
screw attack.
It's night out. We're wearing sunglasses. And we have a raid from Jiggy. God bless you, Jiggy.
Hey, Jiggy and friends. Welcome. What
Jiggy
were
and
you up to?
friends.
Not that I've been watching you all night anyway.
Our friends have come just in time for the end of this fantastic game.
Mommy brain.
With this game you're watching, everybody, Jay has made. It's called Metroid Run Prime. Jay has created this game. You've never seen it before. And Jay's about to defeat it. He's on the final level.
Oh, We almost got caught in that wall, but you escaped.
Oh, I'm not gonna let it happen. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down.
Jay, play the goddamn game. I swear to God.
This is Metroid Marathon Prime. We're raising money for Direct Relief. They offer humanitarian relief directly in the form of supplies to all 50 United States and over 80 countries worldwide. We are encouraging you to donate directly to them via a Tiltify campaign that is at !donate, and you can then just see and read about it. If you donate during the stream, you get to see us react joyously or hear it.
Exclamation mark donate in the chat if you need details or the link. Come throw a couple bucks in the hat.
Yeah, and that's going to be leveraged by directly.
And this is also the last game of the night. So after we're done with this triumph, that'll be the end of tonight's stream.
Yeah, we'll close it down for several hours for sleeping, and then we're going to stream all day tomorrow and part of Monday. So we've blown our estimate. We were going to... Michael, was it... $1,500 we raised that the first day?
I initially set the goal at 1,000, and we raised 1,000 easily in the first day, and I've just been raising it by $1,000 increments since then.
Yeah,
go.
so we broke 2,000 today, which was really phenomenal. We've been having such a fun time. Jay Artist has put together this project and is showcasing it for the first time for Metroid Marathon teammates to enjoy this Metroid Prime title. Since this is Metroid Marathon Prime, we're focusing our time and attention on the Prime series we've been playing. The Big Long Prime games, we're going to start tomorrow with the Big Long Prime game at 9 a.m. Eastern. We're going to play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
Final boss.
You got
up
right.
to Mother Brain.
Get it?
Mother Brain facing to the left. Everybody bask in this.
You've never seen it like this before. Open that
I
big,
don't like
beautiful
it.
She
eye.
and Dr. Eggman got together and made it friends.
You've
Open
never
that
seen
big, beautiful
Mirror
eye.
Universe Mother Brain.
Mother Brain with a goatee.
God damn.
And you know what? We can throw all the dollar signs we want on it, but at the end of the day, our real goal isn't about the money. It's about helping people. If you don't have money to donate, spread the word. Get your friends to come watch tomorrow. If you have a couple bucks to help out, every little bit counts. So don't be afraid if you've only got, a couple of bucks to throw in. It adds up, and that's why we do these kind of events, is to let all of us have fun, but work together to make the world a better and friendlier place for all of us. You never know when you're going to need to turn to it too. So,
Well said, Jay. Take this stream link and drop it in your work Slack, your Microsoft Teams. It's a friendly idea,
Share it on your Mastodon account.
inoffensive.
you
Well,
know someone who likes Metroid. I know you like someone who likes Metroid.
We
We
did.
got a donation.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do it.
$11.11. Play it again. I missed it.
Well, actually, now all of you can
Yeah,
play it.
You can play it.
Yeah,
It's been released publicly.
Uber Fuzzy, feel free to drop the link in the chat again. If you go to hergle.com/run, we did hit the goal to release this publicly. You can play this for yourself in your own browser. It does support a gamepad and keyboard with configurable controls. Go have a look at it. Go beat on it for yourself. See if you can get the good ending.
The good ending is a ending.
There are two. There is a good ending and a bad ending. And we're going to see if we can get the good ending this time.
Looks like you're doing pretty good. She's almost dead.
We're right there. We're coming up on it.
Her orifice keeps pulsating.
All right, you take it easy.
Hey, I'm talking medical. Mojo backed me up on this.
Pulsating is
Her,
accurate.
her. The sphincter is, doing what it's doing. The ocular sphincter. All right. Jace,
that
one
is
more hit.
Mother
There
Brain.
we go.
She has
In
capillary
In the spirit of every true Metroid game, there remains one important task.
an escape sequence.
We have to escape. And big thanks to Danny Music and the rest of the Game Brass for the music for our escape and credit sequence here.
Oh, we're running the other way now.
If we make it through this intact, if we make it all the way to the end without falling off the bottom, we get the good ending. So fingers and toes crossed. I will be focusing on the platforms. Y'all focus on the credits when they start to run here.
Yeah.
Oh, this music is so beautiful and epic for this too. I love it.
I
can't wait to
it.
hear it
I
on
have
the
to-
watching
I have
the
to watch
pod. Oh, we just dropped a couple platforms.
Yeah.
That's all right. We got this. We got this.
This is nerve-wracking.
Okay.
We can do this. I have faith in us. All of us together as a team, we can do this.
Oh,
Ooh, that was some skin of our teeth jumping there. It is nerve-wracking, isn't it?
It means you've done a good job.
It's tense. You gotta escape.
It is.
And here come the credits for Metroid Run. Truly a collaborative effort. For as much as a lot of it was me banging hands on a keyboard, so many people I would not have been able to do this without. And I appreciate each and every name that is listed here in the credits. I appreciate all of you for being here watching. I appreciate my whole couch crew here, Mojo, Mike, Jackson, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out and keeping me company while we do this. It's made it
donors.
downright bearable. Thank you. Yes, Mojo. Thank you very, very much to the donors. Everybody who's thrown a couple bucks in toward direct relief, you know, doing your part to make the world a better and more bearable place and get some Jeopardy questions in for us. Who do you guys want to throw some shout outs to for today?
Shout out everyone for who was publicly DMing Jay during this run.
Yeah, thanks for the public DMs. Thanks for the Jira tickets. Really appreciate that.
Thank you to special guest Jackson who joined us. This is having such a
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. But a real big ups to Jay for making this whole game. This is
Yeah, this is so fun.
really fantastic.
You
Really
guys,
fantastic.
you guys keep inspiring me to do things like this, and it is always my honor and pleasure to contribute whatever I can to this world. Thank you all again so much for being here. We are through. We should have the good ending here. Our final playtime for a successful playthrough at 33:34. And
that's fast.
special thanks to my partner Bean, who did the good ending artwork, which, as we all know, the good ending in a Metroid game
How
is
small
Samus
the
in a
bathing suit?
revealing outfit.
Classic.
Oh, the French.
Samus in a bikini. That's what you're all here for, right?
See you next mission.
Thank you all so much for being here with us. I think that's just about it for me. Mike, anything else for you before we wrap it up and take it home for the night?
Just to say that we'll be back with the weather shortly before 9 o'clock in the morning, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And get ready, strap yourselves in for a full day of Metroid Prime 3, because that's basically going to be all day tomorrow.
Woo! I don't know about you, but I am unreasonably excited for that. That is absolutely my day plan for tomorrow. All right. Then
Good
I
work,
think-
Jay, and good work, everybody.
Yes,
Good
this is so fun. Thank you so much, Jay. Have a great
I'm
night,
looking forward
everyone.
to hearing from everyone who plays it. If you do, drop me a message and let me know what you think about it. Check out the rest of the games at Hurgle. Make sure you're back tomorrow for more Metroid with Metroid Marathon. And
Yeah.
I think
Put
we
a
were
pin
good.
in Marathon Prime and back.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.